Day 73, July 12th, 2022. Speaking of 12, it's another 12 miles before breakfast kind of day. Access to food and water is beginning to become an issue. We're starting to hit towns, and we're hoping that there's one place in town where we can buy a few things to eat. Last night, we spent all yesterday afternoon heading for a town that had 3 restaurants in it, and got to town only to find out that all 3 of them were closed. 2 of them aren't open on Monday, and the third one, which was actually a snack bar attached to a gas station, the whole complex was closed due to staffing issues until further notice. Fortunately, there was a food market that was still open, and we backtracked a bit and bought a few supplies for overnight. But I've had to adjust my planned route a little bit. I've added maybe 7 or 8 miles to this next leg, just to try to get us heading through some larger towns where there'll be more reliable access to food. I bought some fuel for my camp stove back in Mankato at probably the only outfitter for the next 500 miles. I don't have my camp stove with me yet. That won't be mailed for another 10 days or so. So we can make it that long. We're going to try something a little bit different today. We're heading for a campground in the town of Butterfield. Apparently the campground is run by the town. And you know how I feel about camping in public campgrounds. I mean, if you don't have a tent, then it's just you sleeping on the ground, and I can do that for free anywhere I can find a place to spread out my sleeping bag. So we're not going to camp there, but this campground also has showers. And if I can use one of those showers, that'll go a long way and open up some other possibilities. One of the most important reasons why I feel like I need to stop every few days and spend a night in a hotel, an expensive night, by the way, that I really can't afford. But showering, washing out clothes, just looking presentable, that's something that I feel like I can't afford not to do, especially on this trip when I'm trying to reach out to people and make contacts. So we're going to head for this Voss Park campground, see if we can use a shower there. And if we can, well, maybe I don't have to spend tomorrow night in a hotel room. Well, this is that Voss Park campground. As you can see, it's not really our kind of place. It's more of an RV park. But there is some nice shade going on here. I could see how it would be nice and quiet were it not for the mowing machines. I didn't photo document our arrival here on account of, at the time, I really had to go to the bathroom. You see any bathrooms? Neither do I. Come to find out, they're way down the other end. Probably a half a mile away. But they did have showers. I had to repair the plumbing in order to use the shower. Some enterprising soul had unscrewed the fixtures and the hose, so I had to screw them back in order to use the shower, but then it worked okay. I feel pretty clean now, but like I said, it's not really our kind of place, so we'll just go ahead and move along. Then the bowsprit got mixed with the rudder sometimes, a thing, as the bellman remarked, that frequently happens in tropical climes when a vessel is, so to speak, snarked. But the principal failing occurred in the sailing, and the bellman, perplexed and distressed, said he had hoped at least, when the wind blew due east, that the ship would not travel due west.